Saludos a nuestros amigos de la vuelta. Nos encontramos desde el Coliseo Manuel Petaca en Arecibo, donde los Capitanes de Arecibo están practicando a nuestras espaldas, preparándose para uno de los juegos de el torneo de la final del baloncesto superior nacional. Dentro de unos minutos, cuando culmine la práctica, vamos a estar hablando con uno de sus refuerzos, Mr. Davon Jefferson, que juega aquí, está detrás de nosotros y ya mismo vamos a estar hablando con ellos. Recuerden que se pueden suscribir a nuestro canal de YouTube como La Vuelta PR y seguirnos en nuestras redes sociales como Twitter, Facebook e Instagram. Así que La Vuelta PR, ya mismo vamos con Davon Jefferson.
Tú sabes cómo soy, que donde quiera voy. Tú no ves que aquí el gallo soy yo. Tú no ves que aquí el gallo soy yo.
Bienvenidos a La Vuelta, un podcast con actitud. Hoy mi invitado, un jugador, el refuerzo centro de los Capitanes de Arecibo, Davon Jefferson, que está con nosotros aquí. Davon, thank you for coming here to my podcast.
Thank you for having me.
It's an honor for me to have you here, and we're going to have a little chit-chat here about who you are, where you come from, what you're doing right now, the things that you've been doing. I have read a little things about you, okay, and I'm interested to know that story. So let's start. You're from California, right?
Yeah, from Los Angeles, California.
Los Angeles, and you play college basketball in USC?
Yeah.
How was your experience over there in college?
College was fun. College is very intense. That's where you kind of learn how to play basketball. It's very strict.
The fundamentals and the discipline and all the stuff.
Discipline and everything. So college was fun. Then, of course, I get to meet a lot of people from different backgrounds. So it's a very good atmosphere.
And it's coming from high school when you're starting in college, it's a bigger venue, the bigger arenas, a lot of crazy people watching the game. Yeah. Not crazy people, the crowd is crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah,
it's crazy. It's a crazy
kids.
Yeah, crazy kids. It's part of the sports. It's part of that, yeah. And it's pretty cool about that. But I heard that you tried to go to the NBA, but it couldn't happen.
Yeah.
What happened?
When it was time for me to do my draft stuff, it's just like any interview, or any job interview.
Yes.
You got to be prepared for the job you're filling out for. So I wasn't prepared. I gained a little weight. I was out of shape, and my conditioning wasn't right. So that was like one of the main things.
But that didn't stop you there because you have traveled around the world, yeah, playing with a lot of different teams. And you have won championships, including here 2 years ago,
2 years ago, yeah, I won a championship here.
And this is your second tour here in the island?
No, this is my third tour.
Tour?
I've been here since 2016.
Playing with the same team?
Same 16, 17, and this year.
And how about Arecibo? How they treat you here?
Amazing.
Amazing, you like?
Amazing, man,
like the island?
Man, I love it. I heard about Puerto Rico when I was a little kid.
All right.
Everything since the first day I got here, it's been the same thing that I always imagined about Puerto Rico.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool.
It was like a little dream come true to finally get here.
And from the rest of the world, how you see the game here? How they play here? Is more physical? Is all like the same in the rest of the
It's like
country?
street ball, far as up and down. Just anybody growing up in the United States, it's the same type of basketball we played growing up. Physical, up and down, trash talking.
Yeah, there's a lot of trash talking here.
So Spanish and English, a lot of going back and forth.
So I assume that you already have a couple of words in Spanish to trash talk with the guys.
They told me a couple of words, and I can't even remember. I can't remember them right now.
Right.
When I hear it, I remember.
All right. We can say that later.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to remember it too. Damn.
Probably cabrón.
No, that's too easy. That's
too
easy. Cabrón.
Huele bicho.
It's something about huevo.
Mama huevo. Yeah, that's like cocksucker. Like cocksucker or something.
Yeah, I heard they tell me that.
So I was reading that one of your biggest influences in your life is Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Because he's a man that stands for what is believed. Well,
yeah.
And And I knew a story about you in South Korea.
Yeah.
That during the national anthem, you put your headphones on, you did your thing, and you didn't pay attention to it. And like I read in the article, it said that was your fuck you to South Korea. Why did you do that?
What was the reason?
It wasn't necessary that, you know what I mean? It really didn't have no meaning to it, you know what I mean, besides that, you know, South Korea is a very racist country, city.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, South Korea, and, you know what I mean, I dealt with a lot that year as far as just the people just being racist and just different little things. It was a lot.
I have read and see in videos and stuff that South Korea, you know, they're pretty good on technology, the living and everything, but they got a lot of racist people over there too.
Well, from the history that I've known, their country been enslaved by a lot of different other people. You know what I mean? I think maybe the Japanese or something. They've been enslaved by a lot of different people. So you know, what I mean, I'm not really sure. I can't really remember the history for sure.
Japanese.
But so they if you're a foreigner over there, they don't like you. Period. You know what I mean? They love their culture.
I know that because I got a friend of mine that's from Puerto Rico. He used to be a chef and give lessons in South Korea, a Puerto Rican. And in Twitter, you know, he always was writing stuff and he said, like, literally I went to a bar to take a couple of drinks and they told me in my face, like, get the fuck out of here because you're not like us.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, racism for me, one of the stupidest things a person can do in their life. I fucking hate it. I don't know how I will act in front of somebody that told me a racist slur or something. Probably I won't punch him in the mouth.
Man, I've been there before. Where,
but you're in a professional, you know, basketball team. You gotta like behave and take all their fucking bullshit because you know you gotta pay your
bills,
your stuff, your bills.
You live and you learn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I done been in places where they didn't call me niggers, and fuck you. You know what I mean? Shit like that. And when I was younger, 22, that shit I used to be ready to fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
Because I'm not used to it. I come from California. Everyone is more hippies and
California is
fun.
pretty.
It's more laid back. You know what I mean? It's one of the states that's you can go there and be whatever you want. You can be
and nobody's judging
openly
you.
gay. You can be openly just whatever. And as long as you respect it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's cool. So when I go to places and they just disrespectful, like you know what I mean, and I give everyone respect. So that's how I treat everybody. You know. Give respect, get respect.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? But
it's
when you're dealing with a lot of racism and a lot of ignorance, I try to stay away from it, but sometimes it is difficult to deal with.
In your experience here in Puerto Rico, you know, last year, today is 1 year of the hurricane that passed from Puerto Rico. Do you, last year, came here to the island during the hurricane, or you stay off because of the?
We left. We was here when we left a week before the first little small hurricane came.
The Irma one.
It was a small one. Came like a week.
Yeah, a week before.
Before we finished or something like that. We finished. We left. Then I think a month later, 3 weeks later, the big hurricane came.
Yeah.
And I was overseas and I heard about it. And I didn't think it was so bad at first until I just started seeing the videos of more of my friends here posting or just different things like that. And then it was crazy.
It's crazy. I hope you never have one of those in California, man.
You
got earthquakes. You got earthquakes. Those are worse because they don't advise. They just happen.
But they just sometimes you don't even feel it. Sometimes you just
really
just pop up on the news. It was an earthquake. You be like,
fuck.
Or then you be like, damn, I did feel a little.
Yeah, a little shaky.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be a real bad one that's going to come. You know, I remember.
I hope not, man.
We had one in '92. I remember that shit woke me up out of my sleep. I was like in the second grade. I was young, you know what I mean, and that shit woke me up.
A scary situation.
Everybody came outside. Everything was on fire because a lot of the gas pipes bust, and
that's dangerous.
It was
and the thing is, in the States, it's not like here. You got here buildings, but not little ones.
Yeah.
Over there, almost everybody lives in big buildings and stuff. Here we got one house. It's just one.
Maybe one level. One
level. Maybe two. Maybe
two.
Then that's it.
Yeah.
Because I don't imagine myself maybe in a fucking 50-story in a fucking earthquake. I don't know. I would shit myself.
You're gonna be if you're in a big high rise or something like that. It's scary.
Yeah, it's gotta be scary. Well, right now you're playing the finals again with the Capitanes de Arecibo, and the series is tied 2-2. Tomorrow is the next game. You are the visitors, right? You're going to
Bayamon
tomorrow. Like people told me like this guy is like the beast, one of the beasts. He's killing it with in the finals in the game. What can we expect from next game and the rest of the series?
Just expect us, you know what I mean, to play hard and just win. You know what I mean? That's the main thing. And with us, we just want to win. And my goals is I don't care if I score 20 points. I can have a game where I score 6 points and we win. I'm happy.
Yeah, a W is a W.
A W is a W. I might play like shit, but I was probably tired, or you know what I mean, or maybe Mortez or Walter, they carried the load that day. And sometimes when I do play okay, you know what I mean, I'm probably just get 6 points, but I might be scoring rebounds or something. It feels good to just have somebody like them to help me.
I was watching some of the practice earlier on today, and you seem like one, you're young, a young team. Two, you have fun. I saw you guys are always ripping each other and fucking around, but at the same time you're working hard, and that's good. That's a unity of the team you should gotta have, and I like that. I used to play basketball when I was younger, and my coach used to be the assistant coach of the Bayamon Vaqueros.
Oh, he's the coach. He's the coach now.
I probably not. Back in the early 2000s, he was the assistant coach, and I used to practice before the Vaqueros over there in that building in the Ruben Rodriguez, where you're going tomorrow to play.
It's a big jump.
It's gonna be a big game. The crowd over there is crazy too.
They crazy. Puerto Ricans, man.
Puerto Ricans, yeah.
Passion.
We're passionate about everything.
Talking a lot of shit.
Can we expect more from you to here in the island, more seasons?
I hope so. You know what I mean? I love it here. You know what I mean? I always loved it here, playing basketball here.
All right. You've been. I was reading that you have been in a couple countries. Like Turkey, South Korea. One that caught my attention was Dubai.
Oh, Dubai.
How was Dubai?
It was fun. It was hot.
Told me I went to the Middle East in July, like 3 years ago, to Kuwait. It's fucking hot, like 130 all day.
130.
During the year, you wake up in the morning, it's fucking 130.
At night,
it's 2 a.m. It's fucking 135. Yeah, what the fuck is happening here, man?
I never seen no shit like it. It's fucking crazy, man.
I remember I used to go in the street with a lot of water, always like cold water, and pouring it onto me and drinking. Like, what the fuck is this? And I live in a tropical island. It's hot all the time. But when I came back, I said like, fuck it. We're good. We're good.
You got the beach, so you still gonna have the cool breeze. Over there, just straight desert.
Man, it's like, being in a car like for 4 hours and then open up the hood and put your face right there. It feels like that, right?
It feels exactly like that. I never felt nothing. You could be outside 5 seconds and you can do this and just sweat just drips. Like, it's the coldest.
It's crazy.
I mean, not the coldest, the hottest shit I've been in.
Of all the countries you have been, there's a particular one that you have the most fun, you love the most. Have a crazy story about a country that something happened to you, funny, a funny story or something?
I think the first time for me really when I in Russia.
Russia?
Yeah, I lived 3 years in Russia, and I used to, when I first got there, I used to wear Chuck Taylors. I'm from California, so we wear Chucks. Yeah. Exactly. Chuck Taylors, man, Chucks. And I didn't realize this. Well, I knew it snowed, but I didn't know the Chucks. It's so like with the snow, it doesn't work because the ice.
Yeah, it's gonna be slippery as hell.
So I think the first month I probably fell on the floor about 4 times. Just walking to my car, walking out the gym, right on my back. You know what I mean?
But no serious injury or nothing.
No serious injuries, or just, you know what I mean, even if I'm leaving the club at night, me and my friends, or, we've been having a good night and just trying to keep our balance on the ice. Right. You know what I mean? It's crazy, so.
Oh, that's fun. Well, man, I hope that, we can have you here in the island playing basketball for many more years, to come. And I hope that you're having fun, with your team. The guys, the island, the people. How about the food?
I love it, man.
Love it?
Chicken, rice,
beans.
Chicken, rice, beans. I'm not a big mofongo fan.
No? Come on, man.
I probably haven't had the right one. You know, people tell me like, "Oh, you haven't tried the right one." You know what I mean?
Probably.
You know, my girl, she love it, but I don't.
No.
It's cool. You know what I mean?
Cool. All right.
I just probably ain't had the right one. But
So-
the food is amazing though.
Yeah, food is amazing here, and the people, you know, have you gone to the clubs in San Juan, or maybe here in this?
Everybody I met been pretty cool. You know what I mean?
Pretty cool.
I haven't really ran into no real. Let me tell everybody this right now. Puerto Ricans, I might be my top 3 worst drivers.
Oh, man.
Jesus.
Puerto Ricans. Let me see. In Dominican Republic, you had never been to Dominican Republic?
No, never been.
Driving here, we're experts. We're
Compared to
the
Dominican.
transporter. Compared to, no, I love the Dominican people. They're our friends, our neighbors. But I've been there, man. You gotta be, you know, with eyes all over you, because if you don't look, they're gonna run over
into
you.
your shit.
Oh yeah. And I went to Kuwait too. Kuwait,
Same.
those motherfuckers, they don't believe in nothing. I had to run literally because like I was like 3 times about to get run over by people. Like they look at me, I'm crossing the street. I don't give a fuck. Like they step on the gas and.
That's how it is in Turkey though too.
Turkey,
like,
they do that too?
The cars have the right of way.
All right.
Like if I hit you and you walking, I can sue you for hitting my car. Like,
Really?
Yeah. Like you put a damage to my car, I can sue you.
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy, bro.
I'm like, fuck it. I hit you with a car and then you gonna take my money and sue me? Like,
Damn.
yeah.
That's crazy.
So, but the Puerto Ricans, they drive so slow
yeah.
and just the
But
highway.
Oh no, here is crazy because you got the slow drivers and you got the crazy drivers. The ones that they think they're in the fucking Fast and the Furious.
I haven't seen them.
You haven't seen them?
Like,
Wait for it.
I'm from LA, so city we drive
Yeah.
fast because we have somewhere to be. Everything
Yeah.
is here. People, islanders, relax, chill.
Well, I'm not one of those.
So
I'm not one of those, no.
you driving like you got somewhere to be.
Yeah, I gotta be at work at this time. I gotta go, man. I gotta go. Get the fuck out of my way.
How much do I cuss on the road? What the fuck are you, mother?
All the time.
All the time, man.
Yeah, it's part of it. It's part of the culture, man. Yeah, we suck at that.
Yeah.
I confess, we suck at that. But what we can do, man. Thank you for having a little chat with me. I hope that wish you the best, man. Health.
Appreciate
Keep on doing what you love. The sport, and thank you for playing in our league, man. We need good sport for the people. The sport always unite people. In Puerto Ricans, sport is big here.
Yeah, that was one of the main things why I came back. You know what I mean? 'Cause I knew with the hurricane and everything, and every day I just even when I wake up I say a prayer, thank God for being able to bless and put a smile on other people's faces. You know what I mean? Because that's
cool.
what the sport, basketball brings to the world. I'm playing and I bring smiles, people joy to people's lives. You know what I mean? So that's a gift.
Yeah, man, and I hope you can be doing what you love for many more years, man. Best wishes. Thank you for being in my
Thank you very
podcast,
much, man.
Good luck in your career. And a la gente que nos está viendo, este es Davon Jefferson de los Capitanes de Arecibo, el caballote, el centro, el refuerzo de los Capitanes, que está en la final contra los Vaqueros de Bayamón. Recuerden suscribirse a nuestro canal en YouTube como La Vuelta y nuestras redes sociales en Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. También nos pueden seguir en Spotify, nos pueden seguir en Apple Podcasts, en Spreaker y en iHeartRadio. Yo soy Dennis Rivera, este es Davon Jefferson de los Capitanes en un episodio más de La Vuelta. Nos veremos en la próxima.
Tú no ves que aquel gallo soy yo.